Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So we did manage to get the Hippie Dragon on our first attempt, so today we are finally going to be hatching the guy. Obviously we have had this rare dragon before, but you know, we might as well take another look because that was like a year ago now at this point. I mean, I do really like the baby form of this dragon. So the Hippie Dragon believes in peace and love. Except when it comes to the Vikings, it's only too happy to charge into battle alongside its teammates whenever they'll be the opponent. But the Hippie does have a nice wind, light, and plant typing, so I can understand why people might be interested in using it, but I don't know why it just clicked off the dragon there. But obviously we do have the adult form of him here as well, and come on, actually let me go and put the stupid baby in a habitat somewhere. There we go. I don't know why it took me to over on that side, but oh well. Got baby Umper here, and when we try and feed him up, he's got the body type, so he just jumps around, flaps his wings a little bit. You know, typical cutie weirdy. But I might just keep this guy in his baby form since we do have an adult form as well. And I'll probably end up selling little Umper soon, to be completely honest with you. Because otherwise we're just going to run out of space. For now, I'll leave him there, but he does have an imminent doom ahead of him. But anyway, I have been putting stuff in to do ruin exploration since now we need to try and upgrade Chronos again. Obviously we didn't get too lucky there and we have like no food available. Great. I mean, I have been upgrading a lot of stuff, so that's probably why, but still, there's still a lot of annoyance, and I probably should have saved that for a clan quest, but you know, we'll do that for now. And what do we actually have as part of our clan stuff for now? Oh, we even have a milestone complete pack. That's not too bad. And what do we get? A piece for the knight and a piece for the skater. As long as we're getting some for like the skater, the gargoyle, stuff like that, I honestly don't mind all too much. And we need... oh wow, we actually really need the sparkle dust, and it's giving it to us. Thank you, game. That's very kind of you. So we'll claim that, and we'll start our epic food there. And explore ruins, we do have one here, so now we'll go and collect this one. And there's another clan quest completed. And obviously when we get 2,500 points, we'll try and get the last piece for the Rastafari. Wow, game, you're really messing with me today. You don't want to give me anything. I mean, yesterday we got super lucky with our ruin exploration for the seals. I don't know why it was being so nice to us, but still, now it's just going to be like, hey, you get nothing. Heh. Get wrecked, scrub. Hope you enjoy getting no seals. Yeah, see, it's just being a very big meanie to us today. Yeah, I get it, game. I get it. Don't have to be so cruel. But we'll do this gold collection as well, just because, you know, really easy stuff. Then claim, collect food. You see, this is why I should have saved my food, instead of being a big dummy about it. Don't do what I do. And we can pet some dragons for some more whipped cream. We actually have a ton of whipped cream, but we'll do it anyway. It's not that long. I don't know what other dragons we're going to go for in the meantime, because again, well, we'll try and breed another Briar Dragon in a second. Not sure how lucky we're going to get, though. If we do manage to breed the Briar, I'm going to be very happy, but I doubt it greatly. I might even consider leveling up my breeding dragons just to potentially give us higher odds, but I'm not sure if it's actually going to benefit us enough to warrant the food that I'll waste. There we go, that's all done. So now we'll enter the enchanted arena fight ones. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to do the arena fights either. And I'm going to donate 2 strawberries to that person there. And what do we get? Oh, a prickly dragon, my favourite. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't remember what breeding times I've been getting. Oh, another storm dragon is that? Is that a storm dragon? I think it is. Oh boy. Like, how many of these stupid things am I gonna get? Obviously, because my dragons are like level 20, my odds of getting epics are quite high. This guy is annoying me. Die, baby. Don't think I'm gonna say that to an actual, like, human baby or a non-virtual thing. I'm not quite that cruel. Not quite. But, yeah. Stupid storms! Getting on my nerves. They're acting as bad as VIP dragons usually do at the moment. It's actually kind of aggravating. But alas, we will continue on and struggle forth. I don't think we can get our battle chest yet today, but we might be able to get our rare chest. Let's hope so, at least. I mean, I actually did go ahead and manage to enchant our frosty dragon, so now we can actually breed a different enchantment legendary, which is actually exciting times, because if I get super bored of the Briar, I'm just going to move on. And, I don't know, I don't really like the Crumbly Dragon all that much, but its chances are much higher than they are for breeding the Briar, and still higher than they are for breeding the Plushie. So technically you should go Crumbly, Plushie, Briar, if you were going to do it from easiest to hardest to breed. And maybe we'll switch it up, because obviously the Briar's like it's been a big meanie today, is basically what I'm trying to say. It's been a very, very horrible bum about it. We'll see anyway. And this final fight here, you're actually gonna do this to me, put a level 59 there. I actually hate you. I should have used a potion, but I was just angry that we got here and that we've been destroyed in such a fashion. What do we have? Will this work with our clay dragon? I don't know. But I'm just going to assign it and just use our comet anyway. Yeah, get wrecked! That's not 40% of the pixie's health, that's like a bajillion%. What? Whatever. I don't care. Again, I don't think about my potions enough. I really should. But I just don't. I need to get it into my head that it's actually important to pay attention to what's happening. Because now I can't use my lantern for another 2.5 hours, which is obviously going to put me a little bit behind. And that is no bueno. Definitely no bueno. I wonder how many potions we actually do have though, because I have been collecting a lot over like the last few weeks and not using any. Maybe we'll have to use them here, and this time I'll actually pay attention. So I don't know what it was with that pixie, but for whatever reason I thought it was still like 6 levels below. I thought it was like 49 instead of 59. I don't know. I mean, I did just wake up like half an hour ago. Don't mind me. I'm still waking up for the day. And I don't know what else I'm gonna do for today. I was planning on going out, but then I got rejected basically, so now I'm left at home to wallow in self-pity and dragon stuff. So that's just the way the world goes, I suppose. I mean, at rank 675, I don't think the enemy should really be too high. We're only just in like the 600 range, but I don't know, that was probably just a rogue guy with like some high level rando thing. Who knows? I know a lot of people think it's like scumbaggy to put your highest level at the end, but do remember that the game sort of like pushes you to do it in that order when you initially put your stuff in, because that's how it asked me to put my main team in. So all of my high levels were at the end and all of my really low stuff was at the beginning, and I felt bad and changed it up. But if the person doesn't realise, they'll just leave it there. So blame the game, don't blame the person. And obviously, in a lot of cases, if you do put your team like that, you will get more wins, or you'll get more defences out of it. So it makes sense, if the person actually wants to climb the ladder, that they would do it in that way. I mean, I can't really blame people just for trying to win some fights and, you know, not drop their ranking. For that, I don't mind people doing it. Obviously, if you go in and you're like, oh, this is a special person with low level stuff, maybe I'll finally win one. And then it's like, oh, you have a level 60, screw you then. I get how that could be annoying, especially if you wasted a bunch of potions and stuff, but at the same time, you could do the same thing. You can trick some low-level people and go, ha, get wrecked, scrub, if you really want to. I mean, I don't personally do that, but some people might want to do that. And that's up to them, because the game is designed in that fashion. And Gameloft want it to be like that. And there we go! Our rare chest is our final enchantment float for now. That was actually pretty lucky. And what do we get? Give us some energy, give us some... What do we need? I don't know what we need. Well, we got a ton of legendary, we got some wind, we got some shadow, we got some light. We didn't get any energy, unfortunately, which is the thing that we need again. Of course, the story of my life. I need more energy. Oh wait, what am I doing? Disco ball. We need some fire. We could probably actually afford this. Let's change these up. There we go. And then we will enchant Imre to level 2 here. And then 12 out of 25. Excellent. You having a joke, mate? That's not going to be happening for a while. Jesus. And then for the superhero, we need energy, earth, and water. Oh, I forgot he has earth. But still, we need another 5 of the good ones. And we only have 1 average. So, obviously, we're not in a good place to start off. Even if we change up all of those, we can only get 2 more out of it. And obviously, for the excellent, or extraordinary, is going to be for level 3 and 4, so it's going to be costing us a lot of these energy. Why is energy in such high demand for enchantment? Is there some reasoning behind that, or is it just to spite me? Is it just to spite everyone, in fact? Because I'm not going to say I'm the only person that struggles to get that, but... So, it's just so annoying sometimes. But, still 1 piece away from this guy. We will get him this week. I will make it happen. Even if we don't get it regularly, I will input money. Just to try and open a singular pack and hope that we actually get a piece out of it. I mean, we did buy a pack and got 3 rare cards. But they were all for different rare dragons, which is, it should be expected considering the good luck that we got in the other video, but still. Oh well. But now, we'll do all these auto battles, get some money, get some food, and then we'll use the food from this to upgrade some of our dragons for the ruins, and then, we'll be done for now. Because I do want to get all this ruin stuff done quickly, because the sooner that we have Chronos up, the more that we'll be able to skip every couple of days, and that will be so useful for us. Let's level up our fire dragon. Is that all that we needed? Okay, that wasn't a lot. So explore you. For the ghost ship, what do we need? Okay, we don't have a plant dragon free. Can we... Oh, good. Very nice. I really do love the reset ability as well. Super nice. We got those guys in here. I don't think that we could do it. These all need to be level 25. These guys need to be level 26. God, you're costing me so much. What's wrong with you, game? We don't even have enough for the snow dragon here. Why are you going to be like this? How much do we need? Basically 150,000 food. We'll do that quick, and then we will skedaddle. We do have a few of these gold vaults that we can collect, because I had to do those for our side quest battles yesterday. I actually was running out. Well, I ran out of blue map fights to continue on with clan quests, so I had to start using those instead. And the levels in the gold vaults are so wacky. Like, you'll have one dragon that's a level 63 or like 73, and then the others will be like level 30. And I'm like, why? I get that they're working the levels based off of my main team, but it's very strange. Because expecting level 30s to even be able to do anything to level 70s is kind of funny. So the gold vaults are just like a cakewalk, really. They don't really pose any threat And they do kind of seem a little bit stupid at times, but you know, if you did have the gold vaults running and were collecting gold from them, like, all the time, I imagine you'd actually have quite a surplus of gold overall, but I am way too lazy to do those fights usually. Again, the reason I don't have level 80 dragons is because I'm very lazy. There's no other reason for it, and I seemingly would rather waste all of my food on ruin exploration than actual dragon leveling up. Eventually, though, we'll probably end up getting all of our ruin exploration dragons to level 30, and after that point, we won't ever have to level up a thing again. That would be an amazing day. But until that time, we will be wasting a lot of stuff. And that's just the way it is. And we are doing these daily missions super quick now because we only have the 2 fights that are popping up each time. That's the problem when you finish all of your fights from the day before. You barely have any fights left to do. And we do have the food required, so I'm just going to end it with this fight here, probably. It's because I don't need to keep going forever. We know that everything's going to get one shot. It's not like that's not going to happen anymore. We all know the outcome. No point in drawing it out any further. Andy is very strong still. And I wonder if we're ever going to have enough food to upgrade him again. Who knows? We'll see. But there we go, we've got him done. So we will explore with those guys, and then we'll try and level the guys in here up as much as we can. Probably just like a little bit of a level up there for him. And yeah, this guy needs a bunch of water level ups, so we're not going to be able to do him, and same with a Tesla. So I will work on that off camera for now anyway, and try and get that stuff sorted. Again, we only have 2 seals so far, so we are getting a little bit destroyed now that we've upgraded the guy, which is a little bit tedious, but I don't mind all that much. And this retrieving data for gifts never works! Ah! But alas, I will continue trying to breed some legendary. Whether we go for the crumbly or briar, I'll probably decide next time. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.